Very quick. You know I'm the king. You know I have to guard those guys who are also land leaders. And I do this with a few people from them. And they are not so nice as always. They're not so nice, but they need to know the law. And when we are doing everything by the law, then they are maybe doing nice. These guys are taking the guarding very serious sometimes. And sometimes I hope that they don't tease and that they do wrong. They tease me all the day. But when they tease me, I'm gonna watch the law very good. Means when you are guarding here and two of your land dealers are little, then the whole boat is getting only till $80 or €80 money. Because it's not fair that the land dealers of two other big continents are little and that you are taking profit from this. I hope that you understand this, because when I'm little, then maybe they are taking profits too much, so they also have this law. Means when we all are equal, that we all are good to think in business and whatever your life circumstances are. How your society is running, how your economy is running, depends on when your land dealer is big, yes or no. When they are little, I can take over the whole world and give everything to my kids only, and that's not fair. That's why you all are getting till $80 or €80. You can put the euro and the dollar at the same price, you can say, then you are very good. And that everyone has the same amount, and then you're good, that's equal. Equal sharing means that no landlord is going to stand above another one. Means when he is seeing me little, the same thing is gonna happen. And that's why you also wait for the same price every time that we have me little. When we are bigger, then you're gonna enjoy more money. Then we can maybe talk seriously what your salary is gonna be. But when we are little, and one of us is little, then the prices are between those things. When only one is little, we play always that you have 110 of those things. But when all two are little and two are big, then we are talking only about 80. 80 is your maximum. But you understand it's not fair to let someone in China work very hard and that you are having the profit because I have machines maybe, while he can also make machines for them in this time that he has less work to do, or that he can work a little bit more easier. There's power in work, and there's a price that we don't like to pay, that you have profit on me, or that we have profit on him only when I'm little. So the law is that you are getting only 80 till 80, then you're getting 75, because for real you're getting 40, because two of them are little, and the other one is standing a little bit crazy, a little bit high. There's a runner, or the funner. But the price is for real that you have only $40. And I give you the chance to do this thing that you can live with men, and then you have 75. And then I can do an extra that you have 80. But when I'm happy, you have 80 maybe. That's for you in the world. In Curaçao, the guys are getting no money for real. For real was here everything that two land dealers or three land dealers are big and one is little. So we make a movie and then everything is arranged by coupons and those things. And everyone has food in the house and everything. But now is, you are trying to disturb me, I'm just waking up. I can do this also when I'm in my ninja mode, please. So don't think I have to be nice on television. Okay? You say that guarding, I have to do like this because maybe a guy comes like this and I have to show myself like this and shoot. I'll take him out with everything. Because we have a guy crying for a wash machine from $300 that he wants to put in the house here. And come here for 1 hour and say that the wash machine is his. That's what he wants to say first. For $300 they want to share alone. Like what the fuck, a wash machine from $300. The thing is not $19 in my head. Like it's yours. And you auditing my money. You really think everything on the island is mine. You really think that you spend money on this? What the fuck are you? Okay. You sit in my house and I pay your rent. I sit here for 1 hour and you sit more than 9 hours, 10 hours, 24 hours. Are you crazy? Wake up. If you don't, and you come here and eat my food from my account, everything, maybe, yeah, that's what you also get. So when you think it's funny, you're gonna pay back this thing. You let fucking money go in your head. Come on, you know, harassing people like this. Destroying people's life. So you are robbing during your gardening, and that's when you're old, and you think that you can get advantage of people like me. You know, you can stand above people like me. That's what you think, but you can lower yourself to a little kid again. You want me to feel bad when I'm sitting here. I was feeling good, and now I'm sitting here and feeling bad. I don't like what you do. Come here to guard and shit never, but you're sitting around between them playing with something that I don't like. Maybe dirty piss. But I tell you, the better can find you. Room 60, and the cup is thrown off, and you may be better to see you normal and have me running normal. Room 60, there's a guy sitting there and playing with piss. If you like to play with piss, you better can take your neck off. Jeffy, go inside and if you show them how you work. Oh yeah, you can show on camera how Jeffy's working if he's nice. Oh Jeffy, je zit er nog niet. Nee, je zit er nog niet meer. Maar je moest niet meer. I'll jump or I can go inside. Camera 60, 44A. Watch what he's doing. This is garden for him. I just woke up and I have no time to shower for you. This is a tropical country. So take it how you get it. But this is what I get extra when I don't shower. This is what I get. You've been joking me hard on this. Wat is het? Nee, dat is het goed zitten in de kant. Dat is de dingen was. Nee, zie je mis niet. Die wasmachine met de niet gewoon kattenpis. Dus we zeggen nigger wakken. 9% al wakken. Want ik wil pissen maar wassen. Ja, dat dacht ik hè. Zulke dingen doe je toch? Ben je vies toch? Je begint echt vies te laten zien bij je hè. Je kaart maar niet bij net toch? Je 15.000 gulden dan een fluitje, je nek gaat eraf. Dat kan je beter zien. Ik kreeg een cut out the throat off like this. 15.000 of mine. You better can see it. Those people are not gonna be paying attention. No 15,000 like never at all. You get death punish in the country where they came from. Or maybe here also. Where they go. Paying a wage or something. So put them in jail. Curaçao is the law that you get only 1, 2, 3, 4, no you get 50 gulden, that's $15 maybe. So you can drink beer outside and that you're not drinking too much. That's everything what I can do for you. And those who are sitting here have to know how to get a grocery. I don't know what you are sitting in the hotel. If you go to the right hotel you can eat. Okay? Because the hotels are that you are going to sit under your group that you are guarding with and eat and go out, and then you have your 3 times food what you do and then you can take your betweenness outside. And if you are I don't know if you are a kid for me then you have to come and get the sign that you get 3 times money, then you get 45. That's everything what I can do for you. If you see me asking for 3 times money, I get you sign that you have 3 times your money. And that's everything what I can do, but if you don't come I don't get it done. So don't cry. That's just only 15. And that's the rules here, the law here. When you come to God, you give you food, you give you this thing. In this house I need to get those things like cigarette, I think, and all this, otherwise something is also not fitting. You are kids from me sitting in the hotel and smoking the cigarettes yourself, you think? Yeah, then you also get punished, you're never so okay. And you can put those things in the house here next. Then I'm sitting normally to cook because I have to cook there. Okay, when you are only 1 hour in the house I can cook my thing, the things for me and my girls and have my farm here on it. Because this is an experimental farm that we have. Experimental means that I have a few chickens and do these are the most expensive chickens that I have to make other chickens with or whatever. So don't come here to cry. And don't come to kill them. Because that's what you also did. Kill a few chickens that you don't like. And give them bad food. So I'm still getting my money on the bank is for you 15,000 Nee, the whole $25,000 or the $100,000 every day to feed all the things that I feel on the island, because I'm gonna be the farmer the next few years till the guys are big. And doing my farm work and really making my the spark and everything, and break off all those houses that are roads normally from countries coming in to this country where people can go to the races. So if you come next time with Route 66 and 44 and 88, the house has to be gone from the turf that you can drive through the tunnel and come upstairs and drive to the hospital or races there and go take your races, but a race that you never have your bank cards and things with you that they can steal. Arrange those things that you have to do before you go to race, that your family members who are taking over things that they take you home with, that people are not stealing you here and try to abuse you or try to take you home with and try to abuse you with things. That's why everyone has also $80 or €80 only. Yeah, and that can help it. It costs maybe 1 to 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, because 5 years I count, and then they all are on age. But if you fuck up, then there's gonna be more. And when I'm down, then you have really nothing for you. Then you think that you can party, but you really will fuck you all up. You will take everything from you away, and you have everything not together. Everyone in the factory is free, and then you're gonna build fabulous, and you're gonna get nothing the coming years. So don't even think that you can steal from us. Otherwise you're gonna make your own bread every day, your own shoe every day. So don't fuck around with us. So we really have the power to do those things. Yeah, kids from the father, and the father can really take out the whole side at one time. Okay, and I can take you all out. I'm stupid. Okay, so really shut up what you're doing. I can take you all out if I'm stupid. That's it. Okay, my own people I'm talking about. If you come here to tell me, then I can take you out easily, because then he has everything in the power to take you out. It's easy, though. Are you stupid or whatever? Okay. Nobody has to be stupid to come between me to them, otherwise they have to get our country in one time and they're taking us over. They're taking us out. Look what they're doing in my farm already. Trying to. So that's how they try to run sometimes. The people who are guarding the land leader, they try to make profit when their father is little, sometimes criminal profit, and also taking over counties profit, they try. That's why I stopped them, okay? Because after the guards fight a little war always when they're guarding. But they can sit around and guard and sit guarding nice when we are doing the law. Means that they got 15 here, and for real they have no money. The king kan jou 15 piek geven, dat staat erin niet, maar the king can give you a little amount, about $15 for drinking beer and stealing a terrorism. That's everything what they get. Those people are guarding. Means also when you are guarding, we don't need you to have 7 days 15, so you have enough food, I think, because food you don't need enough. You don't need to eat more than this. Okay? The rent is paid, everything is paid, the lights are paid, so you don't have to do those things like this. $15 also. Okay. So you pay the government already as ground money, but when it's time to leave, we come to kill you out. Okay? If you don't go out of the house. But you come here for 1 hour in your house and then you go back. In the hotel, watch what you have to do, and you take your work very serious, I see, so do your work. I hope that you understand what I'm doing. I hope that you don't have no complaints. Everyone is enjoying $80, the one who's better with the money wins. Outside, I don't take money from you away, it's still $80, €80, but here in Curaçao, I have to do this, because there's a law here. And when I do the law, people don't teach me that. When I do the law, people don't come in here and try to have profit on us. And when I do the law, they can watch their father easily and do their work like they're supposed to do what they train for. Because these are ninjas who are not ninjas no more. Sumos who are not sumos anymore. So then they can watch whatever they were doing here. If they have a movie, yes or no, one time made with the father, or they always guy and always saying no in the movie, they can also be watched. Because there are guys that never made a movie with the father. But they always stand in line to watch. Because they have other priorities. Other priorities means that they have other things in the country where they like to do, and they always like to stay guarding, and they don't want to become a movie star to become a guard who is not functional anymore. Those guards are also here. So understand that not every guy who's standing here had a movie. Only the ones who are really knowing how to guard and be an actor at the same time. So that's why you don't have to slime at Kaizen and those guys who are maybe only ninja. You don't have to slime at those guys who are only ninja. After the guy that's calling for ninja, who is playing only in the movie maybe, or his father was playing, I don't know. Maybe you can better say his father was playing, or that he's only ninja. And that he has other priorities sitting in his nice beach house at home, and sitting and concentrating on his Buddha all day. Standing up in the morning and do his ching-chang-chang, and go sleeping again and have a good time in the city maybe. That's how these guys are living. They live normally very nice with Buddhism and those things, those houses with nice Buddha things you see in all those things, and these guys. And I have them also. In Holland they live a little bit in the big houses than around you. In the freestanding houses, not always big, but big. Those guys are guarding for you, and they are guarding the palaces and those things, and they keep on doing it. And when they are guarding good, then I can raise their money for you. Later, when they are coming to get a check for what they done. So it means when these guys are little, we do our work. You keep on guarding the palaces and museums in every city what we have to do. Those who would like to become elite are coming to this garden massively. Some kids are welcome to volunteer later in 2023 when they are all big to come here for elite lessons. And now the ones who I need to guard, my kids, are here, and they have to take over and watch the houses that are here on my turf. And other houses I'm gonna break down. Other houses I need because maybe Jimi Hendrix lived there, or some other artists that I was, or they are, or that I used with them to make music, or sit around to Hells Angel with them or whatever it is. Those things are staying for museum, and this thing is gonna be a farm again, and everything is gonna work like it's supposed to work. I don't want apartheid to be black and white bullshit, not lying us how the law is written. But the law is that you don't have money during your garden here, during your watch on the landlord. You understand those things. I'm a ninja. If you're smart, you're gonna do some kata kung fu, because maybe I do it also. That's why I don't have my t-shirt on. Maybe I do a few things when you are coming with another guys after me how I kill you all. You know, when you come I have to go and then you are confused. But if you tell me what the problem is, then I will arrange the problem. Means that I have to know that you all are going to the right hotel, and that you have your garden, your suits on for the work, that you have to supposed to do, that you're watching the girls from me also, that you're watching every girl from yourself also, and that we don't want disturb people disturb us from the outside, because many times you are applied for ninja movie or whatever, and that's a long time ago when we make these movies. Yeah, some are maybe young or maybe not. You are standing in those positions at spot, high spot, garden, and sometimes you come like a thing under the sky in red coming to your apartment maybe. But sometimes you're standing and you don't have to know that you're standing in something that your father is paying you, because you're standing very close at this work of watching your father and become rich with him in the outside world where you are living there. I don't know when you are returning home or when you walk with your father, exactly where you live, because there's only things you know where you always live. You have a big house and you live there in the neighborhood, that's right. Those things they are watching like museum for you also in the countries, I think. Those things you can put other kids out that you are sitting maybe temporarily in your house, and then you can decorate your house again and go living when he's big, and then you always walk around with him and fly around in a jet with him, whatever you do. Sit around in a train with him. Yeah, going with them on trips like those big houses that stand before the thing, and then you have those houses that are for you men to sit for a while. So things are going to be better for those who are doing their work. Sometimes they sit very next to the palace in a nice house, living there for a while. When the father needs to work, maybe in Europe or in America or in Africa or in Asia. So they have a good time, and we're going to keep it that way. The Renaissance we're going to build that I'm going to sit there and also work on the farm till 8 o'clock or till 6 o'clock, and then I can leave I sleep in the hotel and do other work like painting cars and planes or whatever or trains or whatever I need to do. Cartoons. This guy was making us good, I don't know why, don't we don't have toothbrush or whatever. Everyone needs a toothbrush and rechange. Those things about rechangeing, the hotel is getting them from the, you have an account that you're giving everyone one toothbrush and those things. Those things like, I think caring about yourself, make yourself good. You can all give them all in line one thing from their own brand. Oh yeah, they have to choose their own brand also for their family and give everything what they need to refresh. Clothing you buy in your own country here, and then you are giving the money back to your country. Yeah, because they go back there and get your $15,000 or whatever, and then take your money and go buying clothing and those things are here, and decorate your house with the money. I think very quick. Make sure that you have everything in line there. So I hope that you all listen and that you know what to do, and that you're gonna maybe think better about your future and your home and your farms and your house, how to decorate them nice where you came from. Saving the money of 15,000. The first sons are always having those things when they are doing their guitar work. The other sons, the seconds also. And then you get your bonus from them again, and then you have either your house and you can have your vacation because he can care for himself. Sometimes if you don't have as many as you can. So I hope that you are good. Do I hear questions from you? Maybe you don't need the questions because everything is working. On my here I have to cook, so I have to make sure that these people learn how to sit in the hotel and become one of the team where they're sitting in the hotel where they are sitting is for the money work, I think. They have to go left and right and then they sit down in the back because eat and talk with other people. They have to talk in the country what is going on and what they're gonna do and how they got everything and how they need to buy furniture or need to I do a lot of paint work and cleaning up the streets. That is what you better can give order. That all the streets are clean in the city and in the neighborhoods of your country. That he can maybe talk as a little kid to say that they're all gonna clean. Put the containers outside and let people grab garbage. And let people live with men only, so maybe they can rent a container. But if you go to the government, the city hall, you get maybe a card and the container is coming. Okay, the government putting a container in your street and then you can throw garbage in it. That's coming later, so you can think about it, how to clean your street with guys. You can all take something to sweep and sweep the street maybe with the women and you guys doing the real rubbish. Look out for things that you not can walk in the bushes, maybe where it's dangerous, and in the forests and so these things, the parks where you not can go in your neighborhood, but do the things that is only meant for you, your street and your front, and then everything looks nice in your street. That's what you can do with boys, and then later you can think about guarding the streets and make everything a little bit nice. Every time I come with something that you can think about now, how the women maybe clean up the front porch together or clean up a little bit the bushes. Some things are for the government, some things are for you. Let the people from the government clean the bushes and you clean only the parts where you walk and where your house is standing. Okay. So I hope that you are all a little bit informed what you can do. I don't want no argument now. If people are smart, you save your money and buy something nice. You buy a nice closet, you buy nice things. Rent at home, you have to pay those things, but here in Curaçao is different. Okay, so your rent is still going on, those things there. Everything is still working, people need the money, people need to work, and not working at the rent office for nothing. Okay, so electricity you're paying there, but here it's different, and here it's different. Okay. It's only for Curaçao and this families. So I hope that you all are good informed and that you're gonna sit at home and have a good time this weekend. It's almost Easter, Pasen. And I have to make sure that I can sit here with my girls for you. My Christmas I still waiting for it. And that I don't need priors about the wash machine, vacuum cleaner or whatever. That's only used by one people when I'm walking on the farm and I need to work here because I have more farms I think. Because next time I have cows here and I have people sitting around using my washing cleaner and those things, and I sitting there in my old suit cleaning the cows. So they are you crazy? You're not coming to the side nothing, and I can't say don't do it at you, so don't do it at me. You understand? And I don't want to see people in a house living with people that you maybe rent for someone else, and they have a wash machine that the owner is not going to use it, or someone else is not going to use it. Unless you have really something that he has, that he can get one of his own, on his own apartment of the building. But not that you are sitting in the building and you have one place for the washing machine and that you are only using it. Then I'm coming inside and I kill you myself. Okay? So the idea that I have to get space for my own, I have to do from the door. That's the only place where I have my washing machine, and then I have my house and my kitchen. Now I have to put the kitchen in my room here because you want to sit here for more than 1 hour. That's not going to happen. I want you to think. Okay? I want the Rikketik to think. If the Rikketik not can think, then I have to say that you have to go to races. And that you're very bitchy in your fucking head. Okay? So keep the bitchy on your fucking head. The greedy shit. Thinking that you own this place. Don't own where your father is living, the part that you get from your father. Okay. Don't own the piece of land that you have for your own. You maybe not fight it for your own, but come here to fight it. Don't do those things. I hope that you are good informed, and I leave you off now. I'm going to take a shower, do some kata, and I'm done.